Today we're going to explore a guided meditation to go inward through yourself and connect with your inner essence of light, the core unique frequency of light that you hold that is connected to everyone else, but is special and unique to just you. So, as we kind of get settled into the energy of this meditation and we start to get ourselves into the headspace for this process, I want you to just take some time to get connected in with your body, get nice and comfortable. Whether you want to sit in a cross-legged position with your feet touching the ground, or maybe you want to lay down, whatever works for you. Just go ahead and get nice and cozy so that you can relax and you can focus on the energy and your consciousness. There we go. Take note of anywhere that perhaps you're holding in tension and just gently relax that. Maybe stretch or flex those muscles very gently to bring attention to those areas. Maybe help them move in a different way than you've been holding them throughout the day. As you're doing this, you're finding your attention begin to draw inward toward yourself instead of racing or hopping from one idea to the next. We're focusing purely on our energy today. And as you're doing this, you may notice your attention being focused more on your breath, being a little bit more aware of that natural rhythm. Just letting your body relax. Maybe you need to let out a yawn or a nice long sigh. Reposition any if you need to at this point. There we go. Now I want you to close your eyes if you haven't already. Just let them relax and settle into that peaceful awareness of your body, your mind, and your breath. And as you're sitting with your eyes closed, you'll feel almost like you're standing in a room with the lights off. And we're going to think about this room as the space of our mind. The room where our mental processing lives. And as you're sitting and breathing and just thinking about this idea of just sitting in the room of your mind, you may see a door appear within the room. Very very vague, like more of an idea. And then as you sit and focus on that idea of a door, it starts to take more shape and form, perhaps with some color, maybe some symbols or design throughout. Or maybe you just feel the knowing that there is a door within the room. And then I want you to begin moving towards the door. Just allowing the idea of your body to move closer to it. As the door gets bigger and bigger, and as you reach the door, you begin to take a closer look. You see that there's an arrow pointing down on the door. I want you to open the door to see a stairwell winding like a spiral, moving downward. We know that this stairwell is going to take us to another door, which will take us to a room within our heart space. Maybe it's still a little dark, a little foggy. So as you approach the top of the stairwell before your descent, you'll notice a torch lit with fire hanging on the side of the wall. So you can reach over and pick it up. And when you pick it up, you notice that the stairwell is more illuminated and you can see the way a little more clearly. So now, With your torch of light, you can begin descending down the stairs. And you'll begin noticing that the rhythm of your breath is flowing with the rhythm of your movement down the stairs. With each inhale, you step forward, and with each exhale, you move down to the next step beneath you. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you continue this breath and this movement down the stairway, begin seeing more and more around you. Symbols etched in light, inscribed on the walls. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Further down the stairway you go. And further down you move. The more warm and comforting the energy feels. Like sinking into a warm bubble bath. Breathing in and breathing out. As you continue your descent, you begin to see the door at the bottom of the stairwell. Breathing in and breathing out. You hold your torch out in front of you. The door comes into view more clearly with each step. Breathing in and breathing out until you find yourself approaching the last step. As you find yourself in front of this door to your heart space. You hold up the torch of fire, taking note of the design of the door, its energy, any symbols that appear. And you reach out and place your hand on the door. As it's really just a part of you. It recognizes you. And the door begins dissolving like glitter falling to the ground in front of you, revealing a room opening up in front of you. Breathing in and breathing out as you step forward into the room. At first, perhaps a little dark. You see a holder on one of the walls to place the torch in. And as you put it there, you find the room becoming a little more clear. And you stand within the room looking about, breathing in and breathing out, allowing yourself to feel the energy of the room, allowing yourself to know what fills that space, allowing yourself to see more clearly, to hear any sounds. What does the room within your heart look like? Are there any treasure chests, items, trinkets scattered throughout the space? And as you're looking about, you notice a bit of movement in the corner of your eye. And as you look over, you see a butterfly fluttering. And you see it beginning to move towards you. And this butterfly represents your unique expression of light, of awareness, of your inner flame. Breathing in and breathing out. And like a magnet pull, the butterfly is drawn to you because it is you. And you hold out your hand and see it perch so gently there. And as it does, you breathe in awareness of how it feels. What is this part of you like? And as you take more notice of the butterfly, this energetic expression of you, you notice that it begins dissolving like glitter into your skin, reunited and reconnected with you. And as it gently absorbs into you, you feel a flickering spark of fire light up within the core of your being. Reawakened, remembered, the purest core expression of your energy. You take a nice deep breath in, fueling that little spark. And as you exhale out, you watch it expand, growing a little brighter and a little bigger. How beautiful that your breath can nurture your inner flame so beautifully, so brightly. So, as we go into a round of box breathing, 4 counts of 4 and a final count of 6, we're going to experiment with the expansion of this inner flame, playing to see how big it can grow, if it can even outgrow us and expand out throughout the earth. And I'll count us down into our first inhalation in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and inhale 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, and inhale 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, and inhale 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, And inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and inhale again, nice and deep, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now take one more nice big deep breath in, filling up your lungs, pulling that energy and that breath all the way up into your skull. Hold it there for just a second and then let out a nice long sigh, letting all that air back out, returning to your natural rhythm of breath, taking note of how large your flame has grown, reveling in that energy and that connection. Taking note of any changes in sensation, visuals, sitting for a moment in presence with your inner flame, your inner light. And take a few moments walking around in your light through this room, exploring any items, any energies, or anything that comes forward in the space to be made known. Continuing that connection with that breath and awareness. You may see a treasure chest or a bookshelf, maybe even a table filled with items. Just take a moment to explore them. Know that they symbolically represent something about you that you're holding within your heart. Breathing in and breathing out. And if you want to continue exploring, you can simply pause this video If not, we're going to begin returning back to our present state of mind, back into our space, to return back into our day-to-day life, knowing that you can always return back here just as easily as this was, to explore new awareness, new connection, or simply to perceive from a more heart-centered instead of mentally centered perspective. So we're just going to go back to the door that we came from. Back through that empty space, now dissolved, no barriers left to connect to your heart anymore. You find yourself going back up the stairs. And we're going to enter a final round of box breathing. As you go through each inhalation and exhalation, you'll find yourself moving further and further up the stairwell until at the end of the sequence of breathing, you find yourself back present in your body at the end of the meditation. I'm going to count us down into our first inhalation in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Last round of 6, breathing in nice and deep, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, holding it in as you approach the door to emerge back into your present day. 4, 5, 6, and letting out a nice long exhalation as you begin opening your eyes. 4, 5, 6, hold it one last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now take one really big breath, filling up your lungs, opening your eyes, pulling that energy and that breath in, directing it up into your skull, pulling it in, and then letting out a nice long sigh, stretching your arms and your hands, moving your neck, your spine, reconnecting with your physical body as you close out the end of this meditation and explore the rest of your day or night however you see fit. Thank you for joining. Bye.